All right, gang, Whiplash. Little under tempo, okay? Neiman, just do your best. There we go. Not quite my tempo. Start counting.
5, 6,
In
7.
4, damn it! Look at me!
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Now, was I rushing or was I dragging?
Hello. What up, people? Well, hello there. That's gonna be my accent now. Well, hello there. Where are you from? Where's that even from? Well, I cannot believe where I'm from. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. You should have respected my daughter time. What is going on here? Listen, man. Hold on, going on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the Chilli Penguins podcast. I am Jobadiah Townhouse.
Hello, you speaking to Paz in the 7th here?
Yes. Today
We've got dude, this film. I don't know what to say about this film because I remember watching it. It's like 10 years old now. When we discussed that we're gonna watch it again, I was like, yeah, I love this film. It's gonna be good. But let me rewatch it just so I can freshen up my memory. Bro. What the hell?
It's phenomenal.
This film is one of the most intense films in the history of intensity.
It's one of the most intense films that does not involve crime.
Or anything. In the history of film and intensity.
It's just like, yeah, we can be intense without violence. Oh, well, there is violence, but not crime.
Yeah. Bruh.
Also, in the opening, you ruined my joke because I was going to say today we are talking about drum roll. And then you just come in on some, this film's, I'm like, no, I can't do it now.
Well, you just did.
It's too late. You cannot saying
undo
saying the joke is not doing the joke.
You've got more in the bag, I assume.
You know. Thank you for believing in me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what people are there for, to believe and inspire hope. Not what the guy was doing in this.
The opposite.
Bruh. There was a point where I'm like, someone should punch him in the face right now.
You can see a man who... Actually, I was about to say, you can see when a man has never been punched, but I'm like, nah, he has taken some hits.
I think
he's
taken some hits. Nah, he's taken some hits.
Yeah, you can't. There's no way you're this rough and never been punched in the face.
Yeah. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about Whiplash.
Whiplash. Yes, we are talking about Whiplash from 2014.
Starring J.K. Simmons, the villain himself.
Yes. And Miles Teller.
I mean, if you had J.K. Simmons in this role and the devil, who would you rather have dinner with?
If I had J.K. Simmons or
the devil,
I feel J.K. Simmons, he has good intentions at heart. Wait.
Sure.
Wait. I was saying J.K. Simmons, the actor.
No.
Fletcher,
in this role. Yeah, the character.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, Fletcher has some good intentions. I don't mind Fletcher.
Yeah, true. But I put them in the same WhatsApp group.
Yeah, he. The thing is, Fletcher goes there.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to have dinner with either of them.
Yeah. But at least, Fletcher knows jazz. I don't think the devil knows jazz.
I think he does.
Yep. Devil probably knows some 60s jazz. Who's that guy from Big Mouth?
Duke Ellington.
Oh, hey now. Did I just associate Duke Ellington with the devil? That's
You
so
did.
wrong. But
You
but
did.
it's
I don't
hilarious.
like that, that's a legend right there. Why would you do that?
Hey, he was a ghost.
Take
So,
that back. You should take that back.
You know what? On behalf of Duke Ellington and the history of musical jazz, I withdraw my statement.
Thank
Duke
you.
Ellington
Thank
was
you.
a phenomenal musician and should be associated with all things good.
Yes. All of the goods.
Yes. But Fletcher, on the other hand.
Bruh. This man. I don't even know.
Okay,
I don't
we're gonna
even know.
give the people.
But give
By the
us,
way, man, if you do you think people watch our videos without seeing the films?
Some people do. You know, some people would watch a film, like let's say there's a movie that like I've been wanting to watch, and then I see a video of people talking about it. I'm like, oh, let's see what they have to say. Maybe the film will be worth watching.
But don't they care about spoilers?
Some people are weird, man.
Actually, yeah, my brother's one of those people who genuinely he would be spoiled. He would look for spoilers and then watch
Why?
the thing. And I'm like, who made you? Who hurt you? Talk to me.
How
Sit down.
how were you guys related?
I have not.
How?
That man is weird. He would see the ending of a series and still be like, "Oh my god, what?" And I'm like, "You knew," and he's like, "I don't care."
What's wrong with him?
Bruh, so many things.
Are you sure you guys are related?
He knows karate, so I can't really say anything to him.
You know what? Yeah.
If he was you, I'd have been talking shit. But
Hey,
he knows karate,
hey.
so I'm like, you know what? Respect.
You know what? You gotta show respect to the man that knows karate.
Yeah.
But give us what's the IMDb page on this film?
According to IMDb, a promising young drummer enrolls at a cutthroat musical conservatory where his dreams of greatness are mentored by an instructor who stop at nothing to realize a student's potential.
Yeah, I want to zero in at the "will stop at nothing."
Bruh, we genuinely will stop at nothing. Genuinely will stop at nothing.
I don't even know what words to use. Vindictive, maybe. This man he comes at your throat, and there are no kitty gloves.
He does not fuck around, but you will still find out.
Yeah. Directed
So
by
the film was written and
directed by
Damien.
Damon. Is it Chazelle?
Yes.
Written and directed by Damien. Like, apparently it's loosely based on like his experience, in the music world. Obviously dramatized, but is it dramatized? Because, sheesh.
He dramatized it in the best way.
Yeah. Like, this movie had me gripped. Also, the sound in this film. I mean, sure, it's about jazz. It's about, like, music, so sound has to be good. But, like, you know, in those moments, especially in the beginning, where it's like he's hearing the different sounds that are happening in his environment. And, like, us as the audience, we hear the different things because we obviously looking at the world through Miles's character. And all of those things, they just help you focus in on the film, focus in on like his journey and his life. It just makes it so real.
Yeah. I mean, it's the reason why it won Best Sound Mixing at the Academy Awards, because
Yeah.
it's just phenomenal. By the way, I want to
Yeah.
tell the people that this is my second favorite film of all time. All time.
What's the first? Before we continue.
My favorite film of all time.
Yeah.
It's okay. Let me start by saying this. Whiplash is my second favorite film of all time, but it is also my favorite screenplay of all time.
Okay.
But my all-time number one film that I love with my dearest heart is Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance.
I was literally about to say,
Alejandro Inarritu.
there's no film that I can think of right now that you could possibly put number one, and then you said Birdman. I'm like, okay, no, I take that back. I take that back.
It's I love that movie.
I take that back.
Hopefully we'll talk about it at some point.
Soon.
But
soon.
yes.
So we can put Birdman. I love Birdman. Like my brother loves Birdman. Like that's like I was with my brother last month. And we were just chilling. I was at his place, and I think for about an hour or something, we just talked about Birdman. For a straight up hour.
You talked about Birdman.
The film, yes, just for an hour flat. I think one of his cousins was there, and the dude was looking at us like, "What the hell are these people talking about?" Like for an hour flat, we were just talking about Birdman. Like that film is, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh,
but yeah, I think I don't know where I'm not sure on my personal rankings, but Birdman and Whiplash are definitely in my top 5 favorite movies of all time. I just don't know where I'd put them, but both of them are in my top 5 all time.
Oh yeah. I mean, this film is. I have the script printed out somewhere in my book collection. And sometimes
Really?
I'll be like, yeah. Sometimes I'll go through it just to refresh when I'm trying to get inspiration. I'm reading. I'll be like, that's how they wrote that, and read it out. I have the screenplay for Birdman, but not printed in physical, in hard copy.
Hard copy.
But Whiplash. Bruh, when he got... Okay, first of all, there's so many iconic lines in this film.
Right?
Obviously, not quite my tempo is...
That's the line.
That's the line. But there's so many lines.
What's the one he says? Are you dragging, or are you?
Are you rushing or
are you rushing or
dragging?
you dragging? Are you
it
rushing
goes.
or are you dragging? I was like, damn.
Well, start counting. In 4, goddammit! Yeah! The guy is intense. Bruh, in the opening scene when he goes, I ask you whether you know who I am, and your answer and your version of an answer was to turn into a wind-up monkey.
Bruh.
And I'm like, yeah, bruh. Imagine meeting someone for the first time and you're like, what are you, dumb? I only asked you a question. I didn't say you should
I
play.
didn't say you should play. Yeah.
Sure.
This man, like, he knows he's the shit, and he walks around like he's the shit.
Bro, yes, that's true. Even when he enters the what do you call it?
Like the other
There's the
rehearsal
Schaefer,
room.
there's the Schaefer band, the top notch guys, and then there's the lower band. We'll call them the lower band. When he enters the
Okay.
room, doesn't even greet to the conductor there, just goes, cute, okay,
Literally.
yes. Bruh, and you're like, bruh, you're not gonna say anything to nobody, and it's like, well, let's see whether you're in the front row because you're cute. Yep.
Yep, that's why.
why.
Bro, I burst out laughing at that scene.
Bruh.
He's like, that's why. I was like, damn. Man has no chill.
Yes.
Bro, even the tagline of this film, it's like, the road to greatness can take you to the edge. More like it's
Damn.
pushing you to the edge. But like it's... This dude. He
It is.
literally... I think he just has greatness in his mind. There's nothing else.
Yes. And his heart is in the right place, but his methods. That's a great thing, because I just remembered a great way to write or to create a villain is to have them want to do good, but their methods are flawed. That's what makes them a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
because I'm
Terence
thinking
is
of
the villain of villains, yeah.
it's like, is wanting greatness from people evil? No. Is
No,
wanting
of
to
course not.
motivate people evil? No.
Is wanting to have a good band or good performance evil? Of course not.
No. Bruh, achieving musical perfection, is that evil? Absolutely not.
Nah.
But how we do it?
The methods he uses.
Yeah. Because if you think of like Thanos, who wants to save the universe, that's not a bad thing.
I'm sorry, before you continue, we're comparing Thanos to J.K. Simmons.
Yes.
Terence Fletcher character. And I'm gonna say this. That's actually a good comparison. Yeah, I agree with you.
It's a it's a good comparison.
Yeah.
Because they both make sense.
Yeah.
they both, and it's different when a villain is like, haha, I am a bad guy. Da, 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 da. Oh.
Da-da-da-da.
I don't know. He's from the 50s apparently.
Yeah. I mean, Thanos wanted to balance the world, right?
Yes.
And Terence wants to get the best out of, I don't want to call them the students, but like, what do you call them? His musicians, I guess?
Because it's a musical school, so we can call them students.
Sure. He just wants to get the best out of them. Like, he wants that icon, that to literally get the absolute best out of his students. That's what he wants.
And the crazy thing is, the students themselves, they also want to be the best.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's just picking someone who's like, oh, I don't know, man. I'm not sure if I can do it. No, he's picking people who like, fucking, let's go. I want to be the greatest. And it's like, you wanna, okay then, come on in. Just have a lovely time. I might throw a chair in your face, but other than that, we're gonna have a good time.
I might throw a chair in your face, but that's fine.
That's it's just tit for tat.
Yeah, but it was also like he's getting people that he knows will put in the work to be great.
Yeah,
because he doesn't just pick you because you're talented. You must put in the work. You must earn like the spot.
But also there's a darkness to it where
a darkness towards it's all black. What do you mean darkness?
You know, there's a little stain to it, just a little smudge. Where
Is you're saying that he will make you want to work hard, but the downside is that he will make you feel like however hard you're working, that's not enough.
It's not enough.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
Someone compared, there's a whole school of thoughts on the internet about how obviously it's about, you know, wanting to be the best and push on people and everything, but it also sort of, there's a mirror, or there's a parallel of how abusive relationships work, and there's like a parallel to a toxic relationship where you love this person, you adore them, but they're so bad for you, but you can't see because you are blinded by how great or how, you know, exciting or phenomenal they are.
Yep.
They're harming you, and even when clearly your life is in danger and it's like leave, and you're still like, no, you guys don't know him like I do. Oh my god, that sounds so bad right now.
That's that toxic codependency right there.
Yes. And it's like, and people are like, bro, this guy is evil, and you're like, you just shut up because you have no idea what you're talking about. His ways are correct until obviously the end when it's too late. So when we talk about he will make you feel like whatever you do is not enough, it's also kind of like that, where it's like, bro, give the guy some slack. Oh my god, his hands are bleeding. At least give him a thumbs up.
And like, bro, he didn't give one iota of a fuck when his hands were bleeding.
Zero.
I'm like, this man is cold-blooded. There is no warmth in his veins.
Killer.
Bro. Nah, Terence is a different beast, bro. But you know, the funny thing is, because I was rewatching the film, like I've seen it before and I love it. So when I was rewatching it, like in the beginning, right, when he finally, because he sees him first, and like opening scene, he sees him playing, and he asks him to play a tune. He doesn't really get it towards what he likes, and he leaves. And he comes back and he's like, oops, sorry, forgot my jacket, and then leaves again. I'm like, bruh. First of all, he's giving you like a glimmer of hope, and he's like, nope, sorry, just forgot my jacket. But then after he goes to the junior band, he hears him play, and he's like, okay, you come with me. Before the first practice, right? They're out in the hallway. I said before the first practice or after, I don't know when, but like they're out in the hall, and he's giving him a pep talk, and it's such a lovely pep talk, bro. That was such a lovely pep talk. He's like, you know what, just go there, you know, do your best, have fun, have some fun, bro. I'm like, in my brain, because I know this film, I'm like, I hate how good this sounds, because I know what this piece of crap is about to do to this man.
Bruh.
Because I'm like, he's just giving him hope, and I low-key believe it.
And it's like he that was also the moment where he was asking, is anyone in the family a musician? Is like, nah,
Yeah.
my pops is a writer. On my left, and he was like, you know what, it's this goal is gonna be the first one, so it's all about having fun. And
Yeah, gotta listen to the greats, get some good inspiration. You know, it's all about having fun.
Yeah.
I'm
But
like,
he knows.
But he knows.
Okay, immediately he's like, okay, I know his weak spots already.
I know how to get him.
I know how to get to him.
Bro, I'm like, that's the thing. Because at first, it's like you watch him, like, that's such a nice pep talk. He actually believes in this kid. But in actuality, he's getting information on how to literally push all of the buttons. And he does push all of the buttons. Because
the great thing is that that scene and the hallway is lit in warm yellow orange. It's just
warm.
so it really makes you feel like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a good time. It really it lets your guard down. Because you know, Damien knows how to use color, so they were like, okay, just give the audience a nice, warm, almost romantic, kind of intimate. It also does feel intimate because it's just the two
it's just the two of them. Yeah, because it actually felt like one of those mentor, second father figure type characters. Like, you know, I believe in you. I really had hope for a second, and then I remembered this guy's a piece of shit.
And you're like, okay. One of my favorite, bruh, so many moments when he parks and goes, Parker, that's not your don't come early, that's not your boyfriend's dick. And Parker's like, all right, got it.
It's like, bruh,
nobody gonna say that's a nice thing about this film. It's like so when he told him to come at 6, since that band practice starts at 9. He was already fucking with him. It's those little moments.
And they didn't even address it. Didn't even address it.
No.
Just fuck with him, just to fuck with him.
And when students walked in, they weren't like, oh, why are you so early? No, because they know.
And I also think because of, he didn't even bring it up. He was like, okay, this is what we do. He was just there along for it. I'm like, damn.
He goes, all right, gang, Whiplash. And then they play Whiplash. And it starts off, that's the nice thing I like about that whole sequence. Because it starts off beautifully. The jazz is coming. Okay, he starts with Parker. Parker's like, all right, cool. And then the dude, what are you looking for? It's not a mouse bar down there.
Do you think you're out of tune? There's no fucking Mars bar down there. What are you looking at? Look up here. Look at me. Do you think you're out of tune?
Are you out of tune? I don't know. It's like, then why didn't you just say so? And then he leaves. And says, by the way, he wasn't. It was you.
It was,
but,
yeah.
No, that's better enough.
That's
and
really
then
nice.
after that whole fiasco, he goes, let's take 5. After that, we got the squeaker is back. And you're like, yo, I'm going on after seeing that.
Yeah.
Because it would have been less effective if he first told the squeaker that he would go on after, after the break. And
after the
then
break, yeah.
Did the whole shenanigan. Because then he would have been panicking the whole time. So the whole time he's panicking, and then the writer drops the ball that, by the way,
you're next.
You're on the chair next. And it's like, okay.
Bro, but also before like all that, when he first walked into, because all the guys, the band members get there first, right? They're all there, they're chilling, they're talking. The other guys like tune my drums, everybody's talking, blah, blah, blah. The second he steps in, absolute silence.
Bruh.
It was like a military, like the president just walks in, just, not even the president, a dictator just walked in. Absolute silence. Everybody's still looking down. You could have heard a sweat drop.
Bruh. and the posture straight. They made an emphasis on the posture. People are just standing like this. I don't know why I'm doing it with my body as if viewers can stand can see.
Bro, listen,
but imagine someone standing like
listen,
this.
he can't hurt you. It's okay. He can't hurt you.
Bruh, and it's like, yo, who is this man?
Bruh, he commanded respect, and he knew it.
I have one grievance with that sequence that I hate so much. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. When he walks in, if you remember, when he walks in, everybody's straight. He has his earphones on. He takes out the earphones and puts him back in the blazer. He did not pause the music. When did he pause the music? So my benefit of the doubt is I hope he paused the music before he entered the room.
Yeah.
But then why wouldn't he just take the earphones off then? So in my mind, I'm like, this whole time,
This is a song
his
playing.
phone or iPod is just running out of battery because this man didn't take enough. But you
think,
know, it's Fletcher.
You think he cares about battery? You think he cares about battery?
He screams at the battery, "Come back to life!" And the battery's like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
I'm sorry. Okay,
He
I
would-
could
he
see that
would do
happening. Yeah, he would definitely do that. Bro. But the fact, like the scene you're talking about, bro, like, he's like, someone's out of tune. And he goes through, like, they play one by one. And he goes to the last one. And you can see the dude's in fear. Because, like, the two got it right, so it's gotta be me. And literally, that's what he's thinking. It's gotta be me. He plays, he's all nervous, he's sweating. He gets shat on. And obviously, like, he leaves because he gets told to get out. And it wasn't even him. It wasn't even him. I'm like,
That's evil.
that right? Literally,
Like-
and it's like the fact that he didn't know is worse. And he's like, by the way, you were the one out of tune. And then the guy who was out of tune gets off scot-free. Nothing happened. I'm like, this.
Imagine, because it's like it wasn't him, it was you, Erickson. Imagine being Erickson, like, yo,
I just dodged the bullet.
I better be on tune every day. I'm tuning my microwave after that. I'm tuning freaking my laptop, my phones
Tuning
are
everything.
gonna be
Tuning
in
my
C major.
myself. But
Yes,
but think about that scene. Does that mean he knew it was him to begin with, and just wanted to see who was the weak link?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, cause as you're saying, he goes row to row, and that's another thing. That's another clever detail. Because if you look at the scene, when he goes first row, second row playing, we don't see the players.
Yeah,
we only
don't.
see when he gets to the big dude.
Yeah, the last guy.
So so I think the reason why they did that is for us to not have a suspect in mind as well.
yeah, to all
While
hone in on the
he
last
knows.
guy.
Yeah, as you're saying, when they show the last guy looks like, oh god, fuck it.
Oh fuck, it's
I'm
gotta
out
be
of
me.
And so when we see the guy, and he's like, I think it was, even though, bruh, and the worst part is, chances are, big dude was probably not out of tune.
I don't think he was. He was just
Big
nervous.
dude was just, bruh, big dude, he had everything under control. If only he was confident in the. This is a lesson, kids. People will convince you that
Yeah.
you don't got your shit on.
People
If you're
will.
not
What's the word? That they use. Ah, crap! I'm blanking out.
What word now?
The word where you convince someone they're doing something that they didn't.
Oh, the words these kids using. Gaslight.
Yeah, he gaslight. Yeah. Literally gaslit him into believing he was the one that was wrong, and he didn't have any confidence to back himself up.
And he was kicked out of the band.
Bruh. That's just.
I can't have you sabotaging my band because your mind is on a happy meal instead of being on tune. Oh my god.
Bruh.
This man, he specializes as verbal demolition.
Actually, yes. Actually, yes.
But back to Andrew a little bit.
Yeah.
I think like he's a obviously a well-written character, but he's I want to say simple, not necessarily simple, but it was so easy for us to understand him
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that could be a testament to Miles Teller's acting and the writing and directing.
And the writing.
But
Yeah.
but immediately when the film starts, you understand. Oh, this guy is drumming by himself. He must love this thing, or he wants to practice. And even though you don't know that he wants to be the best, but you get a sense that
Yeah.
he's passionate about
He's
this.
he's like very passionate about it. Yeah. You get that sense early on.
And I also love the opening sequence where it's just like drum. Oh, this reminds me of. I love it when films do this, but I can't think of more films that have done this except for. Okay, a lot of films have done this, but I can't think of any except for one, which is I think it's The Dark Knight. Yeah, when we get to see the villain in the first 10 minutes of the film.
Yeah.
It
We don't have this like we have to wait for like this introduction of the guy. We see him early on.
Yeah, and then we go back to the hero or the main character. But we have already planted the seed that there's someone out there who is up to no good. Da, 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 da. And so I love how that conflict. It's I don't know. Here the conflict is foreshadowed in the opening sequence.
Yeah.
Because as you say, he's like, show me your rudiments, and then Andrew's like, and when he looks up, the man's gone.
Bro,
And he
he's
comes back.
gone.
Bruh. And then he comes back and is like, oops, forgot my jacket. So to us in the audience, it's like, oh, he's not impressed.
Yeah. Early on, we see that.
Early on, it's like, oh, he's not even impressed. So then we go back, we're like, who the hell was that guy?
And why is he so important?
Like, bruh, Andrew was drumming and he was phenomenal. Who are you, man? Fuck you for coming up.
Yeah.
Talking about,
Because we
But we don't
immediately
know.
get on Andrew's side. I'm like, what? You gonna do that to my boy?
Bruh.
We go way back.
We go back with my boy. How you gonna come in? He rehearsing, having a good time, and you just gonna leave while he's rocking his rudiments? Those rudiments sound flawless to me.
Right? I know a thing or two about guitars. They were flawless.
I'm subbing off a drummer myself. And then it's just like, you think this was mean? Wait.
Bruh. It's like, I'll show you mean. I'll show you the definition of mean.
There's also a nice comparison or parallel between Andrew and his pops, because his pops wanted to be a writer but gave up to be a teacher or
Yeah.
a lecturer,
No, a high school teacher.
a high school teacher.
Yeah.
So there's that, because in the theater when he's like, well, we know when you get my educating perspective, and Andrew's like, I don't want perspective, Dad. What are you talking about? Talk to him about perspective. So it's also great because other characters, it's either they are with the main character or against, but there is that theme of success and greatness in the film.
Yeah. Bro, do you see how he broke up with his girlfriend?
Bro, that was the most unique breakup scene I've ever seen in my life.
I'm like, bruh. In
Didn't
a
even give her a
messed
chance.
up way, I'm like, the words you're saying make sense. I can't disagree with the words you're saying.
Bruh.
But have a heart, bro. Don't turn into him.
Like, just man came through. He had a script, did not sway.
Did not sway from the script. Did not let anything deter him. Did not let the tears, the emotion, nothing. He just stuck to the script.
Bruh.
I'm like,
And it looked like he was like he was really into her.
yeah. He really
But-
did.
Bruh.
And he's literally like, you're gonna stop me from being great. And I'm like, imagine saying that to someone, bro.
Ooh, someone who just asked out like 2 weeks ago.
Telling them that they're gonna be the reason you are not great.
Bruh.
I was like, damn. That was kind of messed up.
It was. Because it was also that thing of, with the girlfriend,
Yeah.
the thing of she is she is still figuring out what to do in college,
Yeah.
and she doesn't really have a thing yet.
Mhm.
Or else he has a thing.
And
So,
he's like, he knows that this is my thing, and this is my goals, what I'm chasing. How do you
Yes.
not have a thing? You know?
yeah, it's almost like condescending.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, you know, some people just don't know, and I think that's fine. Which kind of makes sense.
It makes sense.
'Cause how old is Andrew? 19?
19, bro. He's a kid. He's a baby.
Also, but okay. We're gonna forgive the filmmakers for trying to convince us that Miles Teller is 19. we're gonna forgive them. We're gonna forgive them. That's neither here
Hey,
nor
they're
there.
Americans. They. I don't want to finish that sentence. I do not want to finish that sentence.
You say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Miles Teller, he's an uncle. He's 36. Look
Bro,
at him.
they
How old was Miles Teller when
I
this
don't,
movie
I don't
was
know.
released? Now I'm
It was
curious.
like 10 years ago. How old is he now?
Okay, let's see. Cause like, he does have a babyish kind
He
of
has a
face.
babyish face, because like
He's
especially with no
37
pressure.
now,
So he was
So he was-
27.
and he was playing a 19-year-old. God damn!
Listen, Americans, apparently the food there, it's like all supersized. So even the kids look like they're adults. Have you seen those early 2000 like prom pictures when all the high schoolers look like they're 35?
Bruh.
So I was like, hey, same thing.
Yep. And Andrew Neiman was 19, looking like he has a mortgage.
A mortgage with kids,
Bruh.
but like,
And what the hell was what were we talking about before the age? Oh yeah, he's 19. So,
Yeah.
which means she is also 19. Which
Yeah.
I think personally, it's this, and I relate to this on a personal level. It's unfair to think that a 19-year-old can have all their things figured out and they know exactly what they want.
bro, at 19,
Not yeah.
nah.
Yeah, not every. Cause when I was 19, comparing myself now to when I was 19, there's no way I could have known what I wanted at 19. But there is that pressure that kids or people carry, where we feel like we gotta have our shit figured out as soon
Yeah.
as possible, or else you're a failure, or doing enough, or your life is still what other kids are moving forward, because you don't know, and some people don't find out until later on in life.
Later on in life,
Maybe
and that's
she'll-
okay.
Yeah, maybe she'll find out something awesome in her 20s or mid-20s.
Yeah, I think people like need that time to actually explore and find out, because I mean, he knew what he wanted to do, because we saw that flashback when he was a kid. He had the drum set, so he knew what he wanted to do and his passion since kid ages. I don't know, because I don't know how old he was. And some people don't have that freedom, man. Some people don't have
That's
that
true.
luxury of like A, supportive parents, or B, even like a supportive friend group, or exposure to things. So you just go along in high school and all of that stuff, just doing the normal, doing what everybody else does, going to class, just trying to get good grades and everything. And only until later do you actually decide, okay, what do I want to do? Because some other people like are following what their parents want them to do. Like their parents want them to be doctors or scientists or whatever the hell. And
Bruh, and when you wake up at 40 and you're miserable.
and it's like, I never wanted to be a doctor. I
Yeah.
never wanted to be an engineer. But right now we've got so many people with engineering degrees not doing
Engineering disease.
degrees.
Like, engineering makes people sick now.
It's like so many people, and like some people don't even want to do that, but it's like that's the life they were pushed in towards. And I mean, I guess I understand there's like other reasons, like job security and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like talking strictly about what people want to do, not many people figure that out at 19. And I feel like you gotta have grace. You gotta give people the grace to figure out what they want to do.
Yes. Or sometimes it's not only figuring out. Sometimes it's not figuring out what you want to do, but it's allowing yourself to fall in love with things that you didn't expect.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes it's not that you don't know because you haven't looked, but it's just like it hasn't come to you.
Yeah.
And sooner or later you fall in love with a thing, and you're like, oh, I like this.
And it's
I
like,
think
this
I'll
is my
do this
thing.
for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And
And
Andrew
then-
fell in love with drumming earlier
yeah.
on. That's awesome.
And then hopefully you don't meet a Terence Fletcher in your life.
We say no to Fletchers.
Because, bruh, this is more... this man... when they had that... the recording when they had to take a bus somewhere,
Yeah.
and he was like, first of all, there's this role, right? Because Terence is such a menace. Okay, this song that he has to perform, and they have to play it really fast. And he's in my head when he played it the first time. I'm like, damn, he's playing it well. Terence is not having it. He's like, that's not my tempo. It's like one of the lines, not my tempo. And he calls the other dude from like the what we call him, the lesser band.
The lower column lower band. I'm sorry.
The lower band. That's very rude. That's very rude. But he calls.
Are they high? Yes, my point exactly.
He calls the other guy to play. Now there's 3 drummers, right? And he plays. So first of all, he gave the guy the sheet the morning. So he's had the whole morning to play it. And Terence just looked at it like, I think they just gave it to him, so he was supposed to learn it. So he goes and plays it first. He plays it. I'm like, okay, he plays it pretty well. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's give the other guy a chance. He plays it, and I'm like, okay, I'm not a musician. I'm not a drummer. But like, clearly, Andrew played it a little bit better. And then Terence is like, yep, we'll go with him. And Andrew's like, what, that shit? And
That shit, bruh.
In my head, I'm like,
And Fletcher's like, who the? Like, you see in his face, he's like, who made you think you have the right to question me? You can see
my
also,
authority.
bruh, Andrew is the first person I think to ever talk back to Fletcher like that.
I think so too. And he was driven to that point because he was like, because he worked for that. He practiced, man.
Bruh.
And he was bleeding and everything. But apparently he didn't bleed enough because he had to go practice some more and earn it. Like, you see like him taking off the bandages, putting on another one. I'm like, that's just gruesome to watch.
Bruh. Anything that makes my hands bleed is not worth it. As soon as I see one drop of blood, you can have it, Connolly. You can drum. I don't care. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, but bro, Andrew, he was like, first of all, like, that shit, because you could all tell that, okay, he was kind of better. But also, the other guy is in the room, and you say
Bruh.
that to him. But he's like, if you want the spot, you earn it. And he goes, bro, and he works for it.
Oh, yeah.
He
Oh, that's
legit
when,
works for it.
after he didn't earn the spots, that's when he breaks up with the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, I gotta. I also love how, bruh. Why am I saying bruh a lot? It's so insane. It's so awesome how much. It's so awesome, but also testament to great writing, how much impact Fletcher has on Andrew. Because the first time he asked out the lady, it was because he got picked to be in the drum.
And he had confidence.
And confidence. Now that his confidence is gone, breaks up with the girl. And it's like, bruh, this man, he owns your life, but you don't know it.
Yeah, and like, there was a point where his dad was like, is that who you want to impress? And it's like,
Impress who?
Impress Fletcher. I don't know what they were talking about. Because he was like, did he like it? He's like, yeah, he kind of liked it. And I think his dad could see that his son really wanted to impress him.
Oh, yeah.
And in that moment when Fletcher was basically not liking his part, that's when he broke up with him, because instead of impressing his girlfriend and make his girlfriend happy, he was like, you're gonna make me lose the part. I need to impress Fletcher. I need to get my role, and I need to be great, and you're standing in the way of that.
You're standing in my way, Eddie. You will resent me, and I will resent you. So let's end it now.
was like, bruh.
Oh, but I love one of my favorite scenes is when they hang out with the cousins at dinner,
Yeah.
and it's all debate. Bruh, this movie is all about greatness because even the cousins are like, oh yeah, is it football or baseball? Football. Yeah, football.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, college football, we're having a good time. And Andrew's like, it's Division 1.
No, it's Division 3. It's not even Division 2. It's
Division
Division 3.
Bruh. Bruh. And then he goes, why don't you come play with us? And he goes, 4 words you will never hear from the NFL.
I was like, bruh. That one hit.
4 words you'll never hear from the NFL. And I was like, okay. Does anyone else want salad? You want some croutons with your
That's just an intense family dynamic. But also going back to the role, once he finally plays and he gets the role and they have to get there, and like he just went through a series of unfortunate events. Bro, first of all,
Bruh.
the bus tire punctures. Of all things. Okay.
What are the odds?
What
What
are
are
the
the odds
odds?
of a bus tire puncturing? Those things are
Okay.
like rocks.
And he's like, okay, he I think he takes another, he gets off and he's like, okay, where are the cabs? Because the cabs are supposed to be here. And the lady's like, nah, you gotta call them and then they're gonna take a while. And then he rents a car. And when he's leaving the car, I'm like, did he just leave his drumstick? Because I see the bag there. I'm like, I'm like, oh no, it's not gonna end up well for him. He drives the car. First of all, he's speeding, but okay, drives. He makes it to the place, and he's a bit late already. Like already, he's a bit late, and he gets there, and like they're already prepping like the second guy to play the role, and he's like, nah, that's my role. And then he's like, I'm not putting you on, especially if you don't have your own sticks. And he's like, I must have left them in the car. I'm like, they're not in the car. Bro, they're not in the car. And then he's like, because that's when he stands up for himself. He's like, that's my role. And he's like, that's not your role. That's my role. And I choose who plays it. Terence is like,
Bruh.
I choose to play. But I'm like, this man is talking back to him.
Like at this point, he's just like sparring with the man. It's not even sparring. This is a UFC fight. It's like,
Yeah.
you throw a jab, I throw a jab.
But also, like, first of all, if another man is gonna make me bleed to the point where I have to put like 17 bandages on my hand, I'm gonna talk back as well at some point.
Yeah,
like there's a
you know
limit.
what?
Like,
You know,
he's like, he earned that role, bro.
he broke up with this girl because of that role.
Yeah, because I mean, at Terence is like, Neiman, you lost the part, and then Neiman's like, no, I didn't. You can't fucking do that to me. He's like, can't? He's like, yeah. It's like, first of all, you talking back to him like that? And it's like, how are you gonna tell him what he can't do? And he's like, I earned that part. And he's like, you never earned anything, you self-righteous prick. I'm like, this man, you told him
Bruh.
you earned the part.
then
And now
he
he's like,
earned
you
the
haven't
part.
earned anything? I'm like,
But also Fletcher he makes sense. You can't tell me you want to play when you don't have your stakes.
true.
I feel like, if, as you're saying, we're not drummers, but there's gotta be laws.
Yeah.
There's gotta be like principles and
Yeah. But
shit
he
like
stands
that.
up
You
for
can't
himself,
just-
man.
Yeah.
Bro, but then he goes back, gets in the car, drives all the way back to get them, drives back, and then the man gets into a
Wait. Before he gets back, I love how when he's arguing with Fletcher and Ryan is back off, and it's like, shut up, Johnny, you turn my pages, bitch.
Bruh, that was
That line
hilarious,
is
actually.
my favorite. That line is my favorite. The man, he's slowly turning into Fletcher.
Actually, yes. He was genuinely slowly turning into him. Because he's the
It's
only person to ever
Bruh.
talk back to him like that.
Turn
I'm
my
like,
pages, bitch. Anyway, continue. That's just one of my favorite lines.
Bruh. But then he gets into a car accident. Gets out of the car. First of all, I'm like, this dude has a concussion or something. He's like, I need my sticks. And he's still trying to go there. The people who got in the accident with him is like, no, you need to go to the ambulance, blah, blah, blah. His only concern is getting it there to play the role that he earned.
Bruh.
He gets there all bloody and everything. First of all, he gets there bloody. His face is bloody. His hand is bloodied. Terence doesn't say a single shit about that. Nothing. He just
because it's just like, let's see how far is this man willing to go for this part.
I'm like, what if this man just faints and passes out? You're gonna let him play in that condition? At some point, you gotta give two damns about someone's well-being, bro. Like, come on.
Nah, he says there, instructor holds stop at nothing. A little concussion is not gonna stop him.
Not a little concussion, bro. Because he drops one of the sticks. You can clearly see he's not well, and he's not stopping. He's like, Fletcher, what's wrong? He doesn't even say what's wrong. He's like, what did he say? Basically, just saying, get your shit together. I'm like, this man is about to faint. You telling him to get his shit together,
Bruh.
I'm like, this man. Because at the end, when he stops, he goes to apologize to the people watching, and he just like breaks and goes and like, what did he tackle him or something?
Yeah, he tackles him.
Like almost getting into a fist fight. And
But
that's
he's
when
obviously too weak to do anything.
yeah, and that's when he's like, you're done. And in my head, I'm like, you know what? Maybe you should quit drumming. Maybe let's look for another role for you.
Let's try guitar. Have you thought about strings?
Have you thought about strings?
Little violin on your shoulder, perhaps.
Bruh.
Little cello, Mr. Neiman.
Something
Little cello?
else. Bro. But I don't wait. Before we get there was this line when he was telling him about I think that's when they met up again at the jazz place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like he goes works at like some place, I don't know where he works for like the summer, and I don't know, maybe he packs up all his guitars, like all his guitar stuff, or he packs up all his drum stuff, and we can clearly say, okay, he's putting that life behind him because he didn't get the role he wanted, because he had one goal, and that went south.
So yeah.
And he's packed everything up, he's working there, and he passes by this jazz place, and I think the second time he passes there, he's like, okay, there's a show tonight, and he walks in and he sees that he's playing, and he's like, oh, let's watch him. And he's playing the first one. I'm like, oh, he plays. I'm like,
yeah, he's not just an instructor, he
plays.
But we almost forgot that he's a musician.
Yeah.
Of how evil he is,
bruh. And he plays quite well, actually.
Yeah, he got it.
That's the thing. I'm like, I want to hate you, but you kind of play very well.
He got it. That boy good.
He good. And then like he, at the end, when people are clapping, they sort of make eye contact, and he's like, oh, gotta leave. And he takes a long time to leave, actually. And then Fletcher catches up to him, and then they talk. And at this point, I'm thinking to myself, does he know?
He knew from the get-go.
Yeah.
He's not dumb.
Yeah, he's not dumb. Because I mean, like, when after that whole fight thing, at the concert, one of the lawyers came through, and I think they made like a case against him, saying that he's too harsh on the students, with emotional abuse, which is all true, by the way. 100% true. Because like a former student,
toned down.
Yeah, a former student of his like committed suicide, and the parents was like, his mental health took a downhill when he started training under him. So this is the person we're dealing with. So all of that stuff is true, and they eventually convince Andrew to speak up so that they can get him essentially fired. Which again, hey, all true.
Makes sense.
But like at the same time, I'm like, that's the last event that happened. Of course he's gonna know that you're the one that snitched. He's gonna know.
Because you're the last person.
Yeah.
Also, the in like Act 2, when after Ryan earns the parts and he goes into the office and he cries because someone died.
Yeah.
And he says he died in a car crash. That's the student that
committed suicide.
Suicide. We find out.
Yeah.
So the man lied as well.
He lied. But also, how diabolical is this man? Because he goes there and he gives this, first of all, brilliant performance where everything is all calm and so on, because he lowers Andrew's guard. He's all nice, pretends like he doesn't know a damn thing, and he doesn't give off like any hostility towards Andrew. Nothing. He's all calm.
After that whole fiasco.
Yeah, they have a drink together. They're talking about things, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm playing at this place. I'm doing all the old tracks. You know, my drummer like flunked out on me. Do you wanna play?" It's almost like he's reaching out, trying to make things.
Isn't that a toxic ex? Tell me that's not a toxic ex.
That's the
Tell me.
toxic ex
That's certified.
in the history of toxicity and exes,
That is all of them.
bruh. Because he gets his hope back up. So much so to the fact that he gets the courage to call his ex-girlfriend again. That's how much.
He
That's how much,
controls him.
bruh.
Again, if something happens with him, with Fletcher, it immediately reflects on Andrew's life and confidence.
Yeah. But like before that, like when they were talking about like how he does things, one of the lines he said, which I'm like, I hate the fact that I kind of agree with it, where he says there are two words in the English language. No, he's like, there's no two words in the English language more harmful than good job.
Bruh. And it's true.
I'm like, I hate the fact that that's true.
The man has good intentions.
Because even how he explained it, it's like, if you're doing something and it's not as good, and as a person who's supposed to be mentoring them, it's like, you know what, that's fine, good job, we'll get back later. As a person, you become complacent, because you know, okay, I didn't do it as best as I could, but the person said good job, so you know what, it's fine. I can phone it in.
So you become okay with just a good job.
You become okay with complacency, and you don't end up striving to be great. So I'm like, I hate the fact that he's right. But also, like, he slowly builds up the confidence of Andrew, and you know, invites even though the ex-girlfriend has a new boyfriend now, still is like, you know what, calm about it, invites them both. The dad's there. They're like all in black and white, tuxedoed up. They get ready. They settle down. He's got the Whiplash music notes up on his thing. And then, just as about to start, he comes to him and is like, "Did you think I was dumb? I know it was you." I'm like, "Oh shit." Oh wait, before that, he was like, because when they were all backstage, I don't remember the exact words, but he was like, "This is where great musicians become great, because here all of like the industry people are here. You can get signed by these people. You can work here. You can work there. This is where you make your mark in the world." And then he's like,
"Oh yeah.
But also, if you're bad, you'll never work in this industry again, because these people don't forget.
They will ruin your life.
They will ruin your life." And at first I'm like, wait, why is he saying that? I guess he's trying to like make sure nobody plays badly. But then it's like, nah. He's like, "I know it was you." He's intentionally making sure that you never work here again, because they're playing songs you have never heard before in your life, and he just has to go with the flow. I'm like, that is diabolical, bro. That is just straight up diabolical,
bruh. In that scene when he's talking to him, it's so nuanced, because as you're saying, he's like, I was at Schaefer to push people beyond their limits, and you were like, yeah, I agree with that school of thoughts, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing, no two words are worse than good job. And then he goes, I'll do whatever I need, because I don't want to rob the world of the next Louis Armstrong or Charlie Parker. When he goes Charlie Parker, we cut back to Andrew's close-up, and we see his eyes light up, because Charlie Parker is one of his heroes. He has a poster in the room,
bruh,
and he was listening to the tapes.
Yeah.
So this man, he knows what to say to get to.
He's in Andrew's brain.
Bruh. He knows what to say. He's just saying it casually. Like, he could have named any drama. There's so many dramas. There's so many jazz musicians. But he named Charlie Parker, and Andrew was like, "Oh, I want to be the next Charlie Parker. Oh my God, I got a shot again." And then it's like, nah, my guy, nah, you're going to your death.
Bruh.
Also, I love how the scene is green. Yeah, because most scenes are like warm and yellow, but we move towards the end to start to have the level of coolness, and this one is green, so it's like ambiguous. It's like, oh, is he on our side, or is he?
It's like a renewal.
Yeah.
Turning whatever new leaf type of thing.
What's going on here? And obviously, the editing in this film is phenomenal.
Bruh. But this man is just diabolical, man.
And another cool detail is that I noticed this last year when I was rewatching the film. I don't know how many times I've seen it, but on the opening sequence, Andrew is wearing white, but on the closing sequence he's wearing black. That character transition is insane.
Yeah.
To use costume like that, where Fletcher has always rocked black tops.
Yeah. Also, you know how in the beginning, because obviously in the beginning he's in the room alone, he's drumming alone, he's isolated. But at the end, he also was like, even though it's like there's a whole band on stage, it's like we're looking at him. The lighting is just on him. We're focusing on him. I'm like, that's actually a very good full circle moment. But bro, that last scene though, bro, that's brilliance, absolute brilliance.
I remember the very first time I watched this film, when Andrew was rocking that scene, I got up and hugged the TV because I'm like, yes, I kid you not, right?
I'm not gonna lie. I actually shed a tear. I remember the first time I watched that last scene, I was tearing up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, because think about this, man. This person at this point in time, you've ruined his life, in a way. B, he's now got his payback and more, making sure that you will never work in this industry again, and you've left the stage during mid-performance, and he didn't even care. You left the stage mid-performance, and you're with the dad, you're hugging, and then he's like, something comes to Andrew and he's like, nah, I'm not going out like that. I think he believes at that point in time is that I'm gonna be a great. Yes. And he walks back on that stage, and J.K. Simmons' character is like, okay, what's he doing? Terence is like, but he's like, it doesn't matter. He continues saying, okay, this is going to be a slow song, blah, blah. Before he even finishes the talk of introducing the next song, Andrew just starts playing. He's like, nah, bruh.
And then it's like, I'm going to cue you in. It's like, wow, what am I doing?
Bro, because the other people are looking at him like, what the hell is he doing? And like, nah, I'll cue you in. I'm like, bruh, goosebumps. Goosebumps. And he just starts playing. He just starts playing, bro. And then, and the Fletcher, like, slowly he's like, okay, he cues in, they start playing. And reluctantly, he starts, okay, I'm going to go along with this. He starts conducting other guys to hit the notes. And then he goes back to him the one time and is like, he's like, some threat, like, I'll gut you like a pig or something like that. And he, like, bro, Andrew was not phased at all. Hit the hi-hat in his face and just kept playing. And I'm like, bruh, these are two alphas right here. And Andrew is not backing down. Because at that point, he can't tell him to stop. He's not stopping.
He can't.
He's not stopping. And they perform the song, bro, like, it goes amazingly. Like, amazing. Bruh. Everything goes amazing. Terence calls a cue to stop at the end. We fade to black. He doesn't stop.
Because it's like, okay, this was supposed to be just the end or a short break, and Andrew was like, nah. We'll pick it up. I also love how, you know, the beginning of the song, Fletcher was trying to fuck with Andrew. Yeah. But when the lights come back on, he's on his side. He's like,
that's the moment where I started tearing up, bro.
Yeah,
it's like,
because
Bruh, the man, it's like the man was never a bad guy. He wanted greatness.
And now he's finally, greatness is right in front of him. And he ends up actually conducting him. And that scene,
that's amazing.
That was beautiful.
That's one of
beautiful.
the things where you can't 100% hate on Fletcher.
Yeah. You can't.
Because it's like, yeah. And when Trent was hitting the cymbals, Fletcher's like, inside is like, yes, let's go.
Because first of all, he slows him down and then he brings him up. So, and it's just the two of them, bro. It's just the two of them. And it's like, this person hates you, you hate them. But right now, what you have is pure magic.
It's, abusive relationship. We hate each other, but at the same time, somehow, we bring out their best. Abusive. But at the same time, it's like, man, when Fletcher started nodding and saying yes and pointing at the cymbals, I was like yes, this man is a genius.
He's an evil genius, but a genius.
He's an evil genius. And I love how we end on that. The movie doesn't finish the song.
Yeah. Bro, it ends on like something amazing is about to start.
Yeah, because it was on a drum break, right?
Yeah.
And then when everyone else was about to come back on,
it's like,
because like da 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 da, and then he pauses, and then the exchange looks, and then it goes back in, and then cut to black, and they're like, that's it.
Beauty.
What are you doing? I wanted to see more.
Beauty, bro. Nah, this film
is it's beautiful. Shout out to Damien Chazelle, man.
Shout out to Damien, bro.
Oh, we haven't even spoken about the music. I love the music in the film.
The music, it's a bro. The music is brilliant because even like not even just first of all the music is brilliant, but also the mixing, the sound in this. Because at the end when he was playing and you could see like they just lowered everything and we're just hearing like the hi-hats slow, like softly in the background. We're seeing the sweat on like the hi-hats. He's hitting it, like the way everything was just mixed in like the ear. It just sounded perfect,
bruh.
It just sounded perfect. The music was great, but also how everything was mixed. Perfection, bro.
Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for, I almost said for Whiplash. J.K. Simmons.
But J.K., yeah.
Highly deserved.
I mean, he was a devil himself, so yeah.
He was, bruh. Best sound mixing. Incredibly deserved as well.
Incredibly deserved.
And best editing.
Yeah.
Beautifully edited.
Deserved all of the Academy Awards.
I also think last year, Whiplash was voted the best film to premiere at Sundance.
Hell yeah. I didn't know that.
Imagine, bruh. Imagine all the
that.
movies that have... Bruh, imagine every movies that have been to Sundance.
No, well deserved though. This film right here, man.
This film right here. I wish I didn't get because it's perfection.
It actually is. It actually is.
Yeah. The poll conducted at Sundance, Whiplash is considered the best film to ever premiere at the festival, based on votes from filmmakers, critics, and industry members.
That's how you know this is his perfection.
Bro. Now I want to know which movie is premiered at Sundance.
Quite a bit.
Because it's like...
Some bad movies too, by the way.
You know, we think Sundance is only good movies. Nah.
There's been some bad movies there, bro.
Yeah. They do. They have very good PR where they're like, no, you know, Sundance is this prestigious
thing, but nah. Bro, give me your final thoughts on this masterpiece.
My final thought is film perfection.
You said it. It's perfection in the visual medium.
Yes.
Bro.
Also, our last video was Monkey Man, and it was Dev Patel's directorial debut. This was Damien's, and knocked it out of the park.
Wait, was this Damien's directorial debut?
I believe so.
Damn. Yeah. Well, hell yeah. well done. I mean, not that he knows me or anything, but like,
Well done, my boy. Good job, Damien. Imagine you review a movie and you're like, you know what? Good job.
good job. Nah, phenomenal job. This will go down as like one of the best pieces of media ever.
Yes.
Ever,
Shouts out.
bro.
What are your final thoughts?
This is my tempo.
Huh? This is your tempo?
I was doing a callback to Fletcher saying my tempo.
no, I thought you were saying temple, like where we go, like the holy place. Tempo.
You ruined the moment.
God damn it! I really did. I was like, yeah. You know what? You ruined my moment in the beginning. I'll ruin your moment at the end. Full circle. Full circle,
people.
That's what
Full circle.
Yes. This is definitely the correct tempo.
Bruh. This.
Hopefully, I wanna hear what people think of this movie. Let us know what your favorite parts were.
Yeah.
Or what do you believe it takes for one to be great? Because Fletcher has some methods.
Yeah. I think it's actually a very good conversation. Like, what do you think it takes to be great?
Yes.
Damn.
Other than that, we'll see folks next time.
We'll
I wanna
see you
see
next time.
I wanna see Whiplash 2. Where
It's gonna be another one?
No, I'm saying I wanna see Whiplash 2 where now it's a very aggressive violin instructor. Like,
Oh.
not quite my strings.
I'm sure they'll make that, actually. That sounds like something they would make. I don't want to be racist, but I feel like it'll be Asian.
Wow. Okay. You know
Anyways,
what?
it was been good, people. We'll see
know
you.
what?
See you on the next one.
Yes. We'll probably check out something serious or very intense as well.
Yeah.
Or we can go the other way and get some drama. We haven't done drama in a while.
This was drama, bro.
Oh, this was intense drama.
Maybe we'll go something lighthearted. Who knows? We'll see.
Yes, we'll see. Thank you for chilling with us in the Chilling Penguins Cave.
Yeah. Shall see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Cheers.